This next lick is kind of the crux of the whole thing, all right? It looks like this. When we're addressing kind of the crux of a solo, or the one that you know is going to be the hardest one for you to get the whole solo up to speed, I'm going to go through how I do it when I'm learning these, okay? The first thing is to get your fingers on it. And if you're a member of Six String Country with this song, it's tabbed out for you, so it's pretty easy to get your fingers on it, right? If we were just getting our fingers on it, we can do that. We're sliding up to the 14th fret, 13, 12, then over to the B string, 15, 12, 14, 11, 14, 12, roll it over to 12 of high E, then 15, 16, slide up, 12, now to the G string, 14, 11, then 15, 14, we're going to slide that to 12, and then 14 of the A string, 12, and then 14, 13, 12, and then we have a power chord on a D, starting at the 10th fret, then up to 12. All right, so now we've got the notes. We know what notes we need to have. The next thing is we're going to get our fingering down, and then we're going to get our picking down. And as we do that, we're going to be memorizing this, so that once we're done with this process, we're going to have it memorized, and we're going to play it the exact same way every time. So for a lick like this, and this isn't a perfect science, it goes really fast. We're doubling what's going on the baritone guitar an octave up. So like one of my favorite guitar teachers, hardest guitar teacher ever said was, he said, get it how you can get it. You can try and be too technical on some of this stuff. Sometimes on a fast riff, you just have to play it the only way you can play it fast, right? And so that's what we're going to do here. We're going to slide up and then pick that one. I'm going to pick this one, pull off. I'm going to pick this one, pull off. And then fingering wise, I'm going to use my third finger here, so I'm still in position. Pull it off, hammer it back on, and then pick, 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 slide it up, pick. Now I'm going to pull this off. Probably a pick there, pull off, pick, pull off, pick, pick, pick. All right, let's try it a little faster, see if that feels good. 1, 2. All right, so what feels more natural to me is, on this part, just slide that down, and then pick that one, then one pick there, pull off, pick, pick, pick. It's nice if you can end with that pick, pick, pick. Get that separation. All right, so we've got that. So now we've got our fingers on the right notes, on the right frets. We've got a fingering that feels good. We've got a picking pattern that feels good. The next thing you would want to do is memorize it, okay? You're going to want to memorize it and play it the same way every time. Start at about 70 BPM on this, work up to 120. And along the way, you might get to some spots where you realize that the fingering is not going to let you do it as fast as you need to do it. Then you make an adjustment, okay? But hopefully you're just making 1 or 2 adjustments at this point, and you've got it memorized. And then, if you can play it slow, you can play it fast. It's just a matter of how much you're willing to sit there with the metronome and really put the work in. So let's do this one a little closer to full speed. All right, 1, 2. So this is a really cool solo to be able to look at these kind of crux licks and figure out a good method that we want to have, a good procedure that we can go through. Get our fingers on the frets, get our fingering right, get our picking right, memorize it, work it up to speed. And again, if you can play it slow, you can play it fast. So if you really want it, just sit there with that metronome. Sometimes it might take you a week or two of just 10 minutes a day, but you're training your mind to do this for you without even having to think about it. So anyway, thank you for watching the lesson. That's all there is to that one.